Hello, camera. I'm a friend of yours.
There was a point where we had listened to very similar things when we were kids, but we maybe started off in different places. But certainly was a point. Well, we always listened to the radio, the BBC.
Yeah, we did. We'd listen to different things, and then when we met, we tended to be listening to a similar kind of stuff.
John Peel a lot. Yeah. John Peel an awful lot.
John Peel.
Yeah. So as kids, we would start to listen to, Kraftwerk and Tangerine Dream and all these funny, strange German groups because John was playing them. Both of us grew up with this very strange taste in music, which wasn't about we love electronics. It was like we love electronics and we love punk and we love rock and we love pop and all kinds of guitar bands, things that we loved. And so when we make music, all those things are in our palette to paint with.
A lot of the text that we use is based on things, because Carl writes all the time, all the time.
Toby, who's the video director that we work with, takes what we do, that we make with our cell phones and our notebooks, and he paints with it live. And we just give him stuff for a palette, like an artist, to dip into colours.
The palette, the colours might tend to be similar,
Yeah.
Like a painting would use, blues, reds, yellows, whatever. So, but it's like with us, we start with the same palette musically, start with the same palette and then improvise. Tonight will be interesting because we've been playing we've been doing much longer shows recently, and we've been playing for 3-4 hours. And tonight, I think it's a slight error in the translation. We've got actually an hour and a half, but we can probably steal like 2 hours.
It's okay. It's what we have. We've played for an hour in the past, and hey, that's what's happening.
Nice to meet you.
Don't fall.
I'm leaving.
No,
I can't take it anymore.
Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
Okay.
I think there's 60,000 people waiting for you.
Okay. Maybe not tonight then.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
working in the
yeah,
same
we were
place.
working in the same in a kitchen, in a burger restaurant, and we met there. And it was a good friend of mine, a good friend of Carl's, introduced
You're
us.
like a chef or like a...
No. Washing dishes.
Really?
Washing dishes and making salads.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And
Can
ice
you make
cream.
it one
Salads and ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah. Actually, 26 years ago.
Years.
Yeah.
We've been together 26 years now. And we've never argued.
Really?
No,
Not today.
Yeah.
We were in a group together because we wanted to make music and we liked some stuff that was similar, and there was this feeling that we were going in the similar direction. And then I think very quickly Rick realised we weren't, and so started to... This is a kind of pattern in a way. In the beginning it was leave the band and start something else, and then I go around and knock on the door and say, can I join your band please? And now it's more like, well, it's a part of the process. It's not leaving, it's like you sit down and go, look, something's got to change. Yeah. So this thing of change becomes very ingrained in the way that we work. You have to change, you have to move on. 3 or 4 years ago, we were successful, making money, very, very comfortable, but we could see it was just boring. We were just going to be the same group making albums, tours, and both of us agreed that it was time to shake it all up again, and do that thing that's kind of a bit scary and a bit uncertain, and what's going to happen, you know, how we're going to earn our money. Well, I don't know, but if we stick together, it'll be all right. So a few years ago, when we decided that we needed to change, our record deal was we finished it, you know, everything was fine. We decided that if we spoke about our ideas, people would think we were really insane, because our ideas were about websites, they were about giving music away, they were about web radio shows, the idea of possibly even web television, and things that we were doing, download only music and going back to 12 inches again, and to a record label that's insane. You're a stadium techno band that sells lots of albums, and we're like, but that direction is death. That direction is the end of our career, and this direction that apparently will make no money today, but that's the future. And so we knew that to describe that would be insane. No one would get it. It would be lots and lots of problems. So we had to do it ourselves. So that's really what we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 years.